Hello Possums, Dreymasmith here in AlphaCraft, and today, surprise surprise, we're going to do some building. So here we are in front of the world's slowest XP factory, but it looks the business. We've been doing a lot of industrial builds, and I got my daughter to come into the study and I showed her what I'd been doing. And what did she say? Well, they're great, Mum, but look at your cats. You've got them sitting out here in the open. They get rained on every morning. They could get shot by pillagers. How could you? You're building this and they're suffering? And she's right. So we're going to build some houses for the cats. There's lots of other things I need to build, but I'm going to build houses for the cats. And they're going to go here. This looks a bit like an archaeological dig, doesn't it? You know, the archaeologists have come in and they've marked out and dug out where the houses were. It's actually sort of the opposite. I've marked out where the houses will be. Let's go up and have a look. I love scaffolding. There we go. That's where our houses will be. 2 rows of terrace houses with a lane in between. 12 residences in all. Now, they're not going to be made out of brick. They're not made out of the same things as the mine and the factory. The poor workers don't get anything anywhere near as expensive as granite and brick. Instead, we'll be using andesite and stone and cobble. And it occurs to me I didn't get any stone out. Well done me. So we'll make this end andesite. Now they're all going to be the same. They'll be 5 wide and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. And then they'll have a little shed out the back that's 3 blocks long and 4 blocks wide. There we go. So we'll mark out do I want to put the cobble one there? Yeah, may as well. So we'll mark out the next one. Now, these end ones, of course, they've got end walls. The ones in the middle just have front and back walls. So then stone for the next one. I want this end one to be cobble. So we'll make that one stone and that one andesite. Oh. No, we won't. We'll make this one stone and that one cobble. So I'll just go get my silk touch. Hang on. There we are, that's better. All right, let's have a look. All right. Windowsills will be stone brick stair. There we go. And we've got spaces for the doors. Now, these back little sheds are 3 blocks high. And this end wall has got no windows on the bottom floor. The windows at the front are 2 blocks high, and the door lintel is an upside down stone brick stair. So let's do the next layer. And we leave the back shed as it is. And then we have 2 windows on the top floor. And again, they've got windowsills of stone brick. And I think we'll have 2 windows here with the usual windowsill. And then because this is an end, we'll build a little A-frame. There we are. Yeah, that'll hurt. I think that has to come out. What do we have to do at the back? We have to do at the back. I forgot to do up there. Scaffolding. Right. 5 blocks along. 2 windows. 2 windowsills. And that's the back. All right, the next one is just the same. Okay, we've started on the front, but if we come round the back, it is slightly different in that I can't place blocks. That's not different, that's typical. In that the shed, the little extension is, and I shouldn't have put that there, is on the other side. So each of these, they're the same, except that they're a mirror image of each other. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now that's all I need to do. And what I mean by that's all I have to do is that the internal walls are wooden, and I will add them when I've got all the shell for this done. So I'm going to get on and make the rest of the terraces for this row. I'll probably mix some gravel and andesite into that end one because the cobble's a bit overpowering. If we have a look at the front here, again, the cobble's a bit weird, but it just breaks it up. And here's the andesite at the end, which has a sort of implied stucco texture, so I'm going to leave that as it is. I've put in the front doors, which are dark oak and open outwards. So we'll go around and do the back doors, and I've put the floors in too. A bit hard to do the back doors if there's no floor to put them on. These ones, aren't entirely done. These ones are flush with, oh boy, I've been really slack, haven't I? These ones are flush with the back wall. Are there any of these I've done? Apart from that first one and the last one. Okay. And they open against the shortest wall. There we go. Now the house at this end is going to be slightly narrower than all the others. Nothing I can do about it, but we will have a shared internal wall of birch. There we go. And we will make a little laundry space here. And we will line the inside of the roof with birch. I'll put the roofs on in a minute. Okay, the next internal wall is spruce, so it's exactly the same thing. And again, make a little laundry room, not like that. And I need some more spruce slabs. Okay, next is jungle. That's what we had to go to the jungle for. And these last two walls are going to be spruce and jungle. So I'll just get those done. And the last little laundry room I'll make birch because why not? That's the internal walls done. Now when I get the next floor I will put the little A-frames up the top. I'm just not doing it right now. Now, normally I make floors out of slabs. I'm not doing that this time, not mostly. It's full planks apart from there and there. And I'm putting in oak stairs down. There we go. Right, I'll do that on each of them. So this little house is very narrow. The others aren't exactly what you'd call wide, but they're wider than that one. And like the back where the little shed's a mirror image, the inside's a mirror image too. So the stairs are on the left as we go in this house, and they're on the right as we come in this one. There's the roof on. Dark oak stairs. I know it's the same as these. I might replace this later with nether brick, we'll see. And these spaces are for the chimneys. But before we do those, we'll just come in here. Whoops. I'll light up each of those, and then the ceiling is birch slabs that are bottom half slabs, so they're non-spawnable, and I just like the light in the roof. I'll just get up and do the chimneys. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 pots at the top. There we go, chimney's done. Which means I can get rid of this scaffolding. And the back extension roofs are just dark oak slabs. I'll get one for there. That's 2 rows of terraces built. They are fully furnished except for beds. I have to make beds for each of them, but little table and chairs, little painting. We've got a little cooking area, some drawers. That's the loom turned on its side. Little laundry wash area. And up the top, that's where the bed will go. A little bit of storage, another painting. So they're all the same. If we come through here, you'll see, yep, all the same and all in need of beds. Which leaves us with the back laneway. So we have to build fences for people because good fences make good neighbours. And we have to put gates on, so no, yeah, I think like that. So I've marked where all the fences have to go. That's the stone blocks here. And yet, some yards are bigger than others. It's just the way it's worked out. There we go. Okay. So we'll just pop the gates in, and they go the same way round as the back doors. Don't tell me they're not gates. These are acting as back gates. There we go. Now there's just a little bit of backyard decoration to do, and then I think we'll be done. And apart from the beds, they're all finished. We've got a little bit of light out here, and we have a back laneway with washing hanging on lines at the back. I know it's not really a washing line, it's the best I can do. But if we have a look in the backyards, now this is our tiny house, but it's got a good sized backyard. It's got a little gravel path and then a potting shed. Someone's growing orchids. And in the next one, yeah, someone's not making much of an effort at all, are they? Here, they're growing marrows, melons, but, you know, allow me a bit of imagination. They've got a little greenhouse set up and peonies and lilacs. So I think this might be a competition grower. And just, you know, a nice little pot plant, some roses. Someone's serious about their veggies with some pumpkins and beetroot, carrot and potatoes. And at the end here, yeah, someone else who's not too fussed about a garden. So another couple of pot plants. Some more veggies and some pumpkins in a greenhouse. Just a few flowers. Yeah, someone with a big garden who doesn't really care much to do anything with it. Tiny little veggie plot. I bet they wish they had next door's yard. And And down here, oh, I'll get rid of that. Down here, I'm going to put Frilioth's Mark IV Micro AFK Fish Farm. I think it'll be a good spot for it. But that needs more time to build than I have right now. That's our terrace houses. I'll build the fish farm off camera and I will move our cats in. Oh, and I'll put all the beds in too. But I don't think that's bad going. So on that note, I'll say, if you've liked this, you know what to do. Whack the like button, subscribe. If you haven't, hit the notification bell, select all and turn on notifications. And I'll see you next time. Bye.